My DJ name and my name is I'm Mike Ford. I'm known as SK Maestro. I used to be known as Maestro. I've always been part of a duet, so myself and SK2. I first met Terry about 30 years ago, I would say. I was about 15, and he used to own a fairground ride down at Breen Leisure Park. We first started DJing together early 90s, mid 90s. Very first gig we ever did was in Bridgewater. It was a pub called the Three Crown. Terry was very honest, very helpful guy, very dedicated to his daughters. So real family man, but very, very dedicated to his family and music, but very dedicated to his music. So he had a very, in-depth knowledge, especially about the drum and bass scene. So my favourite memory with Terry be us putting on our Paulet Manor reunion event. That was the best event we've ever put on, and the pure love that we got from people for putting that event on. December the 10th or the 11th, we went to the cinema. We all went out. Funnily enough, Terry was wearing a mask, because obviously that was when people were still kind of wearing masks. That was the last time I ever went out with him. And then about 3 days after that, so about 13th or 14th of December, I hadn't heard from him for a couple of days, so contacted him, and yeah, he had COVID and he was really ill. But he was saying, well, I'm just going to fight it, and, I'll be all right. I'll see you on the other side. Daily, I miss him. He was my inspiration in terms of playing out and being a DJ. He was my inspiration for perfectionist. And he was also my inspiration for the kind of genuine, honest person he was. I had lots of people trying to book me because of what had happened with Terry. Obviously, being in the scene for so long, we have a lot of connections. So a lot of people were sad and upset, obviously, and so even more so, the bookings were coming in thick and fast for me, for people to come and play a kind of memorial set for Terry, and so even more than we normally get, and I didn't want to do it. I was scared, really scared, really worried, didn't think I could do it. I didn't know how I'd feel. I didn't know if I'd break down and be a shambles. I didn't know if I'd even cry when I started having a mix. So it was hard, really, really, really hard. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Putting on a memorial event for Terry, where all proceeds are going to go to his daughters. We've set up a trust fund for his daughters. So everything that I do with our company, which is called Inferno Events, I'm going to put any profit ever made is going to go to his daughters from this point on. I did a gig recently, a local gig. It's just only a small gig. Know a lot of people who go, but again, people who always used to come and see me and Terry. It's the very first time that I've played out, and actual fact, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I never thought I'd feel like that, because the last couple of gigs I've done, I've looked at the side of me and missed him and just thought, this is so weird. I don't know if I really want to do it. I don't know if I got even the confidence. And I thought, yeah, I do want to carry on playing. And yes, I want this, and I'm going to do it. Because as I said, I almost quit. But I knew he wouldn't have wanted that.